Yes, indeed. Good morning. Yeah, it is the 29th day of Women's HERStory Munt. And we're going to give this one to one of my favorite performers of all time. Yeah, she's an 80s baby legend. Yep. Her brother was the GOAT of entertainment. Yeah, so I ain't even got to say no more. Y'all already know who I'm talking about. You already know who I'm talking about if I say that, baby. Yes, indeed. She belongs to the family, one of the most famous families. One of the most famous families in American history. Right? If you say this name, you already know. This name come with a lot of gifts, talents, entertainment. I mean, the list go on and on and on. As a matter of fact, she paved the way for other young women that followed her to be able to get up on stage and put on like they do, show out. I think they call her the Queen of Pop. That's what I believe. It's got to be, you know what I'm saying? When you talking about performance and dancing, you know how many babies this woman got in the industry? Come on, man. And I'm not talking about babies out of her womb, but I'm talking about babies out of the womb of her talent. From Sierra to, what's this other girl, this other young lady from Atlanta? Real talented, Monet. Not Janelle Monet, even though, she was inspired too. But I'm talking about the other one. I can't think of the young lady's name right now. But those that know what I'm talking about, y'all know who I'm talking about. Started as Penny. Yes, she was performing with her brothers at a young age on stage. But she was Penny to us on Good Time. Yes, indeed. Definitely is a GOAT. A legend in the game. Okay. Has lasted this long. And she's still carrying on. Right now, y'all. She's still carrying on, performing right now. I think she's had a Vegas residency for maybe, I think 2 years now. She done had a go at that 2 years. But I remember she was touring not too long ago because I went to her concert. She came here in Atlanta. So, I mean, she's definitely a fan favorite. Beautiful queen or goddess. Always, anytime I've seen her interview, always been pleasant, always been angelic like, soft like, Now I'm not, hey, we all got our sides to us, but I'm just telling you what I've seen, the energy on her. Okay? So everything I'm just gonna say that now. Yeah, and nobody's perfect. But this woman here has definitely inspired the 80s babies like myself, especially us early ones, because we got a chance to see her just really pull Rhythm Nation all the way together. And that's what started a whole movement of women taking control of their lives and their careers and really just stepping up, being tough. As you seen her in one of my favorite outfits that she ever wore performing, Rhythm Nation outfit, the black suit with the hat, showing you that it was just like we suited and booted up. It's like a war. But she brought Rhythm Nation out and then capitalized on it by getting on stage, putting the moves together, the choreography, all of that. Which I'm sure, she had some people that was working with her. Paula Abdul was one of them, among other choreographers. But at the same time, hey man, this woman is a legend. This is a GOAT for me. She's an 80s baby legend to me, you dig? And I gotta say, she is definitely top 3 of female performers of all time. definitely in the top 3. The greatest entertainers of all time. Top 3. So anyway, the 29th day of Women's HERStory Month goes to one of my favorite of all time, baby. My favorite entertainer, my favorite performers, musical legend, genius. Gave us, like I say, gave us Rhythm Nation. You know what I'm saying? And everything from there was birthed after that. Now, y'all can say what y'all want to, but when it comes to this dancing and all that shit right there, even Aaliyah, you know what I'm saying, was inspired by her. Anything after Rhythm Nation, you were birthed from Janet. The Janet Jackson, Queen Goddess, one of the greatest of all time. You were birthed by Rhythm Nation. Please believe that. So big salute to the Queen of Pop, Miss Rhythm Nation herself, the Queen of Rhythm Nation. Yes, indeed, Janet Damita Joe Jackson. Big salute. Okay, now let's move on really quickly here, because I got to get on to this right. I got to get to this right here. I got to say this. Now, I seen the video where, who is this Stone Paxton cat talking about what happened with Angie's royalties and all this shit right here. Now you trying to educate people on these royalties. Sir, I'm gonna tell you something. I do believe that these people have you under investigation. I do believe they looking at you as a suspect for taking Angie's money. I do see some jail time for you. Unfortunately, I don't want to put that on nobody. And we say black man and all that. But if you've done wrong to somebody, like a Angie Stone, if you done wrong to Angie Stone, baby, it's finna be on. Okay? And unfortunately, what you saying, no disrespect, but it just seemed like a lot of cap. I just heard a lot of cap in your voice. A lot of cap. And guilt, too. You sounded guilty. You look guilty and you sounded guilty. I don't even think you should have came forward. Maybe you should have had somebody speak for you or something. But you just look guilty, sir. And if I was you, I would prepare myself for some legal. You're going to have some legal problems, sir. Not only are you going to have legal problems, but you might end up having to go do some time. You and your rich partner that might have took them royalties from Angie. So anyway, all I'm saying is you just look guilty. The energy, all of that shit, just you watch looking at you, you just look guilty. And you sound like you're nervous. You look nervous and you sound nervous. Okay? You regret something. You're in regret because this is the wrong, y'all shouldn't have took this one out. This is the wrong one. Because she ain't gonna stop. She on your ass. Okay? Anyway, 29th day, y'all, belongs to my favorite, Janet Damita Joe Jackson.